I knew you were there. I was just trying to act surprised. I just found the cutest little Vita Booth pictures of Ginger, Diaz, Tim the girl, and me at a party not too long ago. They're so cute. Vita Booth, I love your product. I love the whole idea of your booth. You're doing a great job. But anyway, my name is Dana, and I own Stella House Films. I create beautiful wedding films, and I also create creative, customized commercials for your business, for your small business, for the web, your website, for YouTube, your website, for content, for television. That's what I do. I'm trying to concisely say what I do at the beginning of each video, but that's what I do. So today I'm going to talk about using video for your business, whether it's video that you've shot yourself, video that you're editing yourself or figuring out how to use, or video that you've hired a professional to shoot and edit and produce. So I have my notes here so that I don't ramble on too much because I ramble quite a lot. I'm in my office and I'm wearing a scarf. It's chilly. It's amazing, and it's only 50 degrees, but any chance I have to wear a scarf, I'm going to do it. So, pros and cons of live versus produced video. Oh, let's start off with that. So, I've been doing live videos for a couple weeks now because of Misha Hetty. She's the owner of Uncommonly Good Biz, and she has started this live video challenge, which has encouraged her and her followers to do a live video every single day, which she already does, but I didn't do it before because I like to edit and shoot and highly produce a video, and so I never did live videos because I thought it was a little too risky for me, because I might say something really stupid and I couldn't take it back because it was live. But I have begun doing the live videos, and every day that passes I get a little more comfortable with each time I do it. So it's been really helpful for me just to get comfortable in front of the camera and to just engage with my audience more and tell you a little bit more about me and remind you that I'm here. So I believe that live video is good for that, is reminding people, hey, I'm Dana, I do video, I make commercials, and I shoot wedding films. Hire me. And so that's why I've been doing live video every day. And sometimes I've been really successful in doing great content. Like today I have exactly what I'm going to talk about in terms of helping you with video for your business. But some days have been challenging. I haven't known what to talk about, and I end up talking about really personal things and ways that I've gotten through the day, and coping techniques for having a productive work day. And so I'm going to actually, and this is the first time I'm going to do this, I'm going to share, I'm recording this on my phone, and I'm going to share on the internet the live video stream onto my personal page. And this is the first time I do it, so hopefully I'll get more viewers with that. Because usually I won't get any viewers during the live feed, but then later on I'll get more viewers. So maybe some people will start watching it if I share it live. So if you can just hold on for like 10 seconds because my internet out here is really slow, I'll do that. Okay, pros and cons of live versus produced video. So that was the pro and the con of live video. Now versus produced video, whether you produced it yourself or whether I produced it, in terms of shooting, editing it, making it into a finished product. The pros of that is that you can make yourself seem as wonderful and as sophisticated as possible through editing, which if you're in the hands of a capable editor, that's really easy to do, to make your business and you as a person sound the best you possibly can, and also look the best you possibly can, because lighting can really do wonders. I have a full set of studio lights that I use to light up people for commercials, because you actually need more light. Even if you're in the full sun, you kind of need light to fill in the shadows and to bounce and diffuse, because that's what I do even when we're outside. So lighting can make you look really good as well. It can cylinderize you. It can make your face seem pretty flawless. Lighting can do a lot, and lighting can also make you seem heavier depending on whose hands you're in. Okay, so finally it came up, and I'm gonna put share on my timeline. I'm gonna put I'm live, watch me, and I'll see if I get one live viewer. What should I put? What I'm talking about? I'm talking about using video for your business. Whether it's video you've done yourself or video produced. Okay, posted. Sorry. Oh, homemade versus pro videos, pros and cons. So the cons to doing professional video, of course, there's cost involved. You have to hire someone. Now, I would say that the cost of producing a video by a professional like myself is pretty much balanced, because when you use other forms of advertising, let's say magazines, newspapers, or flyers or billboards or television, that's a very small window of use for that amount of money. Let's say you put an ad in a magazine, it costs you $3,000, or let's say it costs you $5,000 for a full page in a wedding magazine. And that wedding magazine is out for a season, it's out for 3 months, it's at locations in your area, and then it's gone. There goes that $5,000. But with a video, you're able to use that pretty much indefinitely for as long as that video is valid to your business. Could be 3, 4, 5 years or 10 years. You can always keep the videos that you make and put them in a page on your website, and so you can keep adding new videos to it, whether professionally done videos or homemade videos. Now, the pros and cons of homemade videos. Pros, of course, if you're doing it yourself and you've shot the footage yourself, it's not costing you anything but time. So you just have to evaluate that time spent. If you already know how to use video editing software and you have good cameras and you have knowledge of transitions and editing, and you can do it yourself, do it. Like, why would you need to hire anyone else? Just do it yourself. You save a lot of money. However, if the cons are such that you have to learn editing programs and you have to buy the equipment and you have to buy the lighting and all that other accoutrement, then maybe you want to hire someone to do that video for you. So those are some pros and cons of homemade video. What can you do with video you already have? Let's say, okay, this is exactly what I want to talk about now. So let's say you are Flying J Services, which is a helicopter company near San Antonio. They hired me recently to take all of the footage that they've been shooting for years and make a commercial for them, because although they had the skill and the editing talents to make a commercial, they didn't feel like they could do it to the best of their ability to showcase it in their town on television as a commercial. So I took all of their footage, and I'm going to show it to you in just a second. I took all of their footage and I actually made a commercial for them. They had GoPros all over their helicopters, and so I just spliced the best parts, which basically what they do is they have several helicopters and they go around and they herd deer and they herd livestock, and sometimes they also take care of unwanted animals, like hogs and stuff, but we weren't going to put that in a commercial because a lot of people don't want to see that. So we took the best of the best, which was the GoPro footage of them capturing these beautiful bucks, gorgeous buck. So they shoot nets out of the helicopter and it goes over the buck and the buck kind of falls, and it was just really kind of cinematic. And then, you know, they were in the helicopter, so it was a lot of motion shots. So they had good footage on their GoPros. So I took all of the best footage. I found really interesting music that fit their visuals, and they're very much, you know, it's a little bit of country and a little bit of action. So there are several websites out there that offer music to license for commercial use, and so I can send you some of those links if you'd like information on how to find usable music, because using licensed music, if you're a business, very, very important. I'm not joking about this. The music companies go after people who own businesses, no matter how big or how small, that use unlicensed music. So you need to pay for the use of the music. If you're a photographer and you're making a compilation film of photographs that you've taken, let's say you're a wedding photographer and you're putting it all together to music because you have some, you know, fun editing program on your computer that allows you to do a photo slideshow and add music, please use licensed music. I know of photographers who have I know of photographers who have actually gotten in trouble for not using licensed music. So, like, you know, Coldplay, Adele, the Rolling Stones, any person that has representation by a music label, that music label will go after the company if they use unlicensed music. So please use licensed music. So for Flying J, I found some great licensed music that was very similar to AC/DC. It was just like, I'm going to show you the video real quick. Let's see here. Sorry. Okay, Flying J, here we go. That was a video that Flying J, they had all the footage already, and they just wanted me to use their footage and make a good commercial, which I did. So they didn't have to pay me to go out and shoot it. They only paid me for the actual production of the commercial. So that's one option. Another option is to do what Statute of Design did. And I was just reminded that I did a video for them today on my Memoir app. I love Memoir. It's a Memoir app. It pulls all the stuff off your social media, off of Twitter and Tumblr and Instagram and Facebook, and it reminds you on that day of everything you posted from a year ago, or that you saved, or that you took on your phone from a year ago. And exactly 1 year ago today, I released the Statue of Design video, and they hired me because Statue of Design is a design company that is specializes in incredible florals, just amazing floral installations for weddings and parties, and they also did like what is it, like the fundraising events for different campaigns, and you know, they design things that are just, I can't believe that David actually thought of, basically. So 1 year ago today, David's Statue of Design video was released, and what he wanted was, he was like, Dana, this is the biggest floral budget we've ever had. This is an amazing wedding, and I have to document it. Like, pictures and video that I'm taking are not going to do this justice. I need to highlight this for my company because this is one of the best installations that I've ever done. And I know it's going to be spectacular. I need you to shoot it, and I need you to make a promo video for it for my website, because he knows the power of video. So that day that he did I'm going to show you the video as well. That day that he did the installation at the St. Anthony Hotel, I went there with him from beginning to end, and I shot everything that they did. I shot when they were at the Statue of Design headquarters, when they were putting together the arrangements, when they were loading it in their beautiful truck, when they arrived at the St. Anthony Hotel, and then I did a time lapse of the whole installation, and then I did details of the florals, and then I did the reaction of the bride and groom when they saw the florals for the first time. And it was just, I'm going to show you a little bit of that commercial. So here we go. And as well, I included, for the commercial, I included audio recordings of voicemails that David had received from clients that were happy with his services and that were gushing, because you can't not gush over David's stuff. And so these are voicemails overlaid on top of the actual video.
Hi David, it's Michelle. I just wanted to touch base with you and personally thank you for the floral design you did for our wedding. Words can't express how grateful I am for how hard you worked and how dedicated you were and just how beautiful it was.
Okay, and now I'm going to fast forward to the end, and that is the installation. Oh my God, isn't that gorgeous?
I gave you full artistic light and
I've never seen the St. Anthony ballroom look so amazing.
made it better than I could have
Okay, so that was the commercial. And then I also did another, this is something else you can do with your footage. Let's say you're a business and you have tons of photos, tons of beautiful images. Let's say you're a design company, or let's say you're a photographer, and you want to showcase all your images and make them really interesting, but still use the images but make a video from them. What is possible is that you can take the photos and then you can mix them a little bit with a video to music. Check this out. And then see, there's graphics, and then this is After Effects template where it's moving. And those are actual just photos. That's a video. That's a photo by Ginger Diaz. That's a photo. It's a video. So you can see that it's dynamic even though you're using still images. So back to me. So that's what's possible with a professionally produced video. If you're capable of doing that yourself, you know, if you have past editing experience and you can do that, then you can save a lot of money and time. Not time, sorry. You can save money by not hiring a professional. But if you don't know how to do it and you need help and you have some advertising dollars, the video is basically the best way to utilize that advertising dollar in terms of the use, the overall longevity of that money. Instead of print advertising or television, having video content on YouTube and on your website is a really good bet. Okay, so what am I talking about next? So I've talked to you about what you can do with video you already have, what you can do with pictures. So how do you determine if you do need a professionally produced video? How do you know if you need one? Well, I was talking to a friend a few days ago, and I was talking to her about my business and her business, and I told her, I said, you know, because we don't know each other very well. I said, I know what you do. I've been watching your live videos, but I don't know exactly what you do, because it seems like you do a lot and you know a lot. So if I want to work with you, if I want to hire you for something, I don't really know what you do. Like, what is it? And so we're going to make a video exactly about what she does. That's very on brand for her business that showcases her and with the colors of her brand, with the imagery of her brand, and with very curated scripted language, so that if someone likes her and sees her videos, her live videos, and then goes to her website and they watch this 30 or 60-second video, they're like, oh, that's what she does, because she is like this wealth of knowledge and this fountain, and she has so many ideas and so much love and creativeness to give, and I want people to know exactly what she does. And this actually came up for me this morning. I was getting ready, I was doing my bangs, because that's all I did today was my bangs, and I was watching one of Yusef's videos. Yusef, I'm calling you out because I like you. I would like to work with you. I would like to figure out what exactly it is that you do, because I don't know what you do. So at creating a pinned video, you do live stuff all the time. And I love seeing your live stuff. I think it's a great way for people to get to know you and want to work with you and for you to help people. But I don't know exactly what you do. So if you could create a video that says, this is who I am, this is what I do, and pin that to the top of your page, pin that to the top of your website so that people can go there and just figure it out in 30 seconds, then that would be really helpful. Anyway, I think, I was going to talk about software. So let's say you're just getting started in video and you actually do not have the funds to hire anyone whatsoever, and you have the time to figure out how to edit video and to learn a little bit. There are some resources out there. YouTube is the #1 place to go if you have any questions about editing. Like so there's like Sony Vegas, there's Premiere Pro, which is an Adobe product. There is iMovie. There's actually, if you do nothing but mobile videos, if you shoot nothing but video on your phone, then iMovie on your phone could be it's really simple to use. You just put the videos in the app and then you cut them and then you paste them. And it's a really simple way to figure out how to edit. If you want to start off with a video editing software that's really cheap, just do iMovie on your phone, then start using iMovie on your laptop, and then you can graduate to some more advanced editing software, because once you go to like Sony Vegas or Premiere Pro, you really need to buy tutorials, you need to buy some books so that you can do actually do lessons and figure it out from the ground up. Because if you're going into it without any kind of tutorial whatsoever, you're going to get really frustrated and you're going to give up. When I started to learn Premiere Pro, it took me about 4 months, and I used tutorials and I had books. I did lessons out of books because I live so far out in Podunk, everywhere, that I couldn't go to a class every day. So I learned from instructional books and I learned from online tutorials. Creative Live is a great resource for learning new software. They often like how to use Photoshop, how to use Premiere Pro. They have great tutorials on there that cost anywhere from $50 to $150, and that's a great resource to learn a new piece of software. But it took me about 4 months to learn Premiere Pro, which is the software that I use. Also use After Effects, which is a graphic generating program, so you can create text and movement of frames, and when my logo comes up at the end of a video and it twirls and then it explodes. That's what After Effects does as well. But yeah, I suggest iMovie on your phone and also on your computer if you're just getting started. It's really simple and it's really easy, and any question that you might have, all you do is you type in that question to YouTube and you're going to find the answer, and you'll be able to get through that problem with no issues. So that's it. I'm going to show you what I'm having to deal with today. It's a wonderful life in the barn where I work today. I always like to end this with like a little shot of a doggy or something. And that's my doggy Jet. And that's not my doggy, that's Stormy. And that's not my doggy, that's Olive. Taking care of those 2 doggies today. And oh, where's Ruby? There's Ruby. And I don't know if I told you, but I office in a horse barn. This is the grooming stall for the horse. And this is my office. Still has films. That's my office right there. And then my husband parked his truck in here because it was raining and he had stuff in the back. So when it hails, you can totally like protect your truck in the barn. No, doggy, stay here. No, Ruby. No, Ruby. Oh, shoot. It's a beautiful day. I'm going to spend a few minutes playing with the doggies and then I'm going to get back to work. So I'm going to let them all out. This is going to be fun. Doggies! Come on, doggies! 4 doggies, 4 happy doggies. We're going to have about 10 minutes playing with the ball and then go back to work. I will see you later. Thanks for sticking it out with me. If you've seen any of my other videos, I really appreciate it. If you get anything out of this whatsoever, please share it. Please like it. Please like my Stella Hustlers page. I'd really appreciate it. And go out there and do some good in the world. Be the kindness you want to see. And I'll see you tomorrow.